Hello, folks. Welcome to the Play in a Box. This month, we have played with set design and lighting design and prop design. And we have, hopefully you already have your boxes and you've started looking at the videos and the little drawings that tell you how you're going to create your sets. So you can show those for us. You are going to be creating 3 sets from our story. And we are also going to be creating dragon wings. There's a video for you to create dragon wings out of a paper bag. And also a paper bag dress out of a paper bag. Today, what we will be doing is we will be creating a crown. And I'm going to show you the finished product. It's going to look like this. It's going to be great. And you're going to be creating that out of your gold paper bags that you have. So you will also need either scissors or an adult to cut for you, some tape and a pencil. But first, I want to introduce our friends that are going to be joining us today. So teaching artists, please come on in. Hello, hello, hi. And what we're going to do is we are going to check in at Quinn & Street Project. That is telling us your name. How to pronounce your name is very important because we want to make sure we're saying your name correctly. And then your pronouns if you wish. And I would like one word to describe how you are feeling in this moment. So I will start. My name is Melissa. My pronouns are she and her, and I feel excited. And I'll send it over to Miss Madison.
My name is Miss Madison. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm feeling nervous.
And Miss Madison, who?
And I would love to send it to Tiara.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Tiara. I use she and they pronouns, and I'm feeling juicy. Oh, I'll pass it to Miss Anna.
Hi, my name is Miss Anna. My pronouns are she and her, and I'm feeling bubbly, and I'll pass it to Mr. Brian.
Hi, my name is Brian, and my pronouns are he and him, and I'm feeling good. And I'll pass it back to you, Miss Melissa.
Awesome, friends. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so in your boxes, you have things to draw sets. Setting is where the story takes place. And our story takes place in 3 separate locations. So we gave you enough to make 3 separate sets, which is going to be awesome. The costume designer designs anything that an actor wears, their costume. So we have a paper bag for Elizabeth, and then we have the wings for the dragon. So those are the costumes. And on the day that we have our face-to-face Zoom class, you can wear either of those if you would like. I would love to see what you have created. We also are talking a little bit about lighting design in our booklet that you have. That you just bring your ideas. You maybe write them down so that, yes, Miss Anna.
Actually, they also got some lighting gel in their boxes that Miss Anna had in her house. So you can put those over a flashlight if it's just on your phone. You can put them over flashlights. So you can play with actual lighting design also.
That is so fun. That is so fun. Thank you, Miss Anna. That is so fun. Yes, and so when we get together, I'm just gonna ask you what you think, right? How you feel about lighting design and which lights you would choose for this story and why, right? Maybe red because that reminds us of fire, right? The dragon's fire. Or maybe yellow because that's a bright color and Elizabeth makes us feel strong and brave. There is no wrong answer. I just want to hear what you think and what you feel. And then prop design is what we're going to work on together. We are all going to make crowns together and it's going to be really fun. And then you are going to flip and you're going to become actors. And I'm going to give you dialogue, which means lines in a play. I'm going to be the narrator and you are going to have dialogue, your lines in the play. And you don't have to memorize them. You can if you want to. Rewind this a million times and memorize it. But we will all be there to help you on the day of. So it's going to be really fun. But first, since we have lines, since we're going to be actors, I want to do a vocal warm-up. before we get started on our craft. And this vocal warm-up is going to go over places in our body where we can get character voices from. And I have zhuzhed it a little bit to make it more in line with our story. So our first, everyone sit up or stand up or sit up straight. And I want you to tap the top of your head and go, ah.
Should we all unmute for this?
Oh, sure. Everyone unmute. Yes. Let's hear your beautiful voices. Tap the top of your head. Ah. This is my head voice.
This is my head voice.
Excellent. And what I want you to imagine is you are the dragon in the story. And in the story, the dragon falls asleep. So I want you to imagine that you are the dragon that is so tired and you're falling asleep, and give me a big old yawn. Ah! Excellent, friends. That is your head voice. Now I want you to put your fingers on your nose and go, nee. This is my nose voice.
This is
my
nose
And we're going to give this voice to Ronald. Prince Ronald says, Elizabeth, you're a mess.
Elizabeth, you're a mess.
Yes, that is your nose voice to Prince Ronald. Now, for your chest voice, put your hands on your heart, on your chest, and say, ha.
Ha!
Ha!
Hey, dragon.
Hey,
Hey, dragon.
This is my chest voice.
This
This
is my
is
chest
my
voice.
chest voice.
Excellent. And your last voice is going to go down to your belly. So go ahead and grab your belly and say, ha, ha, ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
This is another dragon voice, and he's going to say, go away.
Go
Away.
Go away.
Go
away.
This is my belly voice.
This is my
belly voice.
Good, good, good. All right, real quick, we're gonna do them all one more time, and give me a big yawn for the dragon. A mess.
Elizabeth, you're
And
a mess.
mess.
Hey, dragon.
Hey, dragon.
Go away.
Go away.
Good job, friends. Excellent. All right, now it is the craft portion of our day. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take your little paper bags, your little lunch bags, and we are going to cut off a teeny tiny part of the top and a teeny tiny part of the bottom. If you have bigger bags, go ahead and cut maybe a big part of the top and a big part of the bottom. And you're going to cut it all the way. So like that. Bloop. Good. And then you're going to take the bottom and you're going to cut the bottom off. Excellent. Then you're going to get rid of the inside part. You don't need that. Boop. I'm throwing mine on the floor, but you know, put yours wherever you want. So now you have one long piece like this. See? Boom. Boom. I know, those of us with bigger bags, it's taking a little bit longer. You're okay, Miss Madison. You're perfect. You're perfect. I've been practicing, so
I did
nice
it.
and fast.
I did it, Miss Melissa.
Yes. So now you want to take it and fold it so it's right down the middle. I folded it inside out because we're gonna draw on it, and I want my crown not to have any drawing marks on it. So just make sure you fold it down the middle. Yes, Miss Tiara, perfect. Fold it down the middle, perfect. And now there are two different types of crowns that we can draw. Keep folding while I grab. This one is already folded for me, and I drew this type of crown. Can you see it? it looks like teeth marks. Just make sure you start where it's folded in the middle. That starts at the top. And then you go down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Or what I like to call the Shira crown is this one. It's a little bit different. I'm gonna do it with you. And what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna draw a slopey mountain into a smaller slopey mountain, and then a straight line all the way across. I'm doing it with pen because I'm very brave, but you can also do it with pencil if you're not quite sure. Remember, I've practiced. So it starts again at the top where it folds, and you're gonna do slopey down and then slopey straight across. Or you can do the teeth mark as well if you want to.
Miss Melissa, I need to see the slopes one more time.
Yes, let me finish drawing it, then you can see the drawn one. Like this. Like so, like that. Yes, slopey and slopey. And then you can either grab your adult who's good with the scissors, or you can start cutting and just follow the line, and you're gonna cut through both sides of the bag. So mine starts up here in the corner, and I'm gonna cut down.
It's working.
Yay! I should have had music playing. That's
I can play music.
And then get rid of all that stuff. Throw it on your floor. And so the slopey one, yeah, should look like this. And if you've got the cutouts, there you go. Here, I'll cut out that one too, so that you guys can see it. The important thing is that where it's bent, it starts at the top. That's going to give you the good.
And I gave everyone, I believe, a couple of extra gold bags. So if you make a mistake, that's okay. You have extra. And if you need more, I'll send you more. Don't stress.
And sometimes mistakes can make things even cooler. If you, well, you're all probably too young to see Jaws, but there's a good story there someday.
I guess it depends on what kind of, oh my gosh, Miss Madison, you look beautiful.
Look at you. See, and then this is the one that's.
I'm less nervous now. It's my slope is pretty harsh. It's very pointy though.
It's so good. So now you want to wrap it around your head, see where it comfortably fits you, and then hold it there with your fingers. And you just tape it with your tape. Nice and easy. I tape mine on the outside and on the inside just to give it a little extra support.
That's a good idea.
You can decorate these any way you want. They're already gold. The ones you have at home are already gold, but you can add glitter if you have it. You can draw cool designs on them.
Maybe you have extra jewels from your mask last month.
Ooh, or maybe that. Ta-da!
Yay.
How you doing, Miss Tira and Mr. Brian? Do you need support from me?
No, it's just a
Takes
bigger
a
bag
while
with
to
a big
cut
hole.
out this crown.
It does. Absolutely. Take your time.
Enjoy the ride.
Yes. And at home, if it's taking you longer, remember, I have practiced, right? So it's okay. You can pause. You can put on some music, some gilded story music, if you would like. Also, you'll definitely want to pause if you want to decorate it. But let me start telling you about our story that we're going to tell. So I'm going to be the narrator, which means I'm going to tell the story, and then I'm going to give you lines that you can either memorize so you can remember them yourself, or when we get together in person, I will whisper the lines to you right before we say them. Miss Tiara!
Yay! Looking
Miss
fly.
Tiara! Yes!
Ooh, Miss Madison added an extra little, ooh,
Yes!
a zhuzh.
Friends, get creative. You're the designers, right? Get creative, get creative. All right, perfect. Okay, so this,
Brian, did you make a mistake? How you doing?
oh no, Brian, Mr. Brian, are you
Oh
okay?
no, I have the handle on mine, so that way I gotta fix it. But I'm paying attention.
Mr. Brian, we can wait for you. I can wait for you 100%.
Oh, that's okay. You don't want to wait for this mess.
Okay, okay. All right. And I'm sure, Mr. Brian, that you will still be able to say the lines nice and loud while you're working on your craft. I believe in you 100%.
Totes.
Okay, so our story is called The Paper Bag Princess, which is why we gave you paper bags to make things out of. As designers, you want to think of things to match like that, right? You want to think of themes that you want to do in your stories as designers. So our theme is paper bags. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to narrate the story, and then before it's your line, I'm going to say, and here's your line. Then I'm going to give you your line, and then I'm going to go like this, and then you're going to say your line, okay? It's going to be real simple like that. All right, The Paper Bag Princess. Once upon a time, Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. This is your line. You're going to pretend you're Prince Ronald with your nose voice, and you're going to say, "Help!" Ready?
Help!
Good job. All right. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. All right, this is your line again. Are you ready? With your Elizabeth voice, you are going to say, "Onward."
Onward!
Good job, friends. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forests and horses' bones. Ooh. And this is your line. You're going to, with your fiery breath, go, ready? Amazing, amazing, amazing. Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took the knocker and banged on the door. All right, this is more of a pantomime, but you're going to pretend to bang on the door 3 times, and you're going to stamp your foot 3 times when you do it like this. Ready? Excellent, good job, friends. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I've already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon." And then your line is, "Come back tomorrow."
Come back
Come back
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Perfect, friends. He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again 3 times. Good job, friends. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I've already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow."
Come back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow.
"Wait!" shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes," said the dragon. "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up to 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon. And he took a deep breath and breathed out so much fire he burned up 50 forests. Fiery breath again. Ready, my friends? Good. Magnificent, said Elizabeth. And the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire he burned up 100 forests. Fiery breath one more time, my friends. Said Elizabeth. And the dragon took another deep breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. And you're all gonna go. Perfect. All right, Elizabeth said, Dragon, is it true you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds? Why, yes, said the dragon, and he jumped up and flew all around the world in just 10 seconds. Okay, friends, this is a little bit physical. What you're gonna do is you're gonna run around in a circle once as fast as you can, and when you get back to the screen, you're gonna breathe heavy like this. Ready? And go! Miss Tiara was the winner. Excellent.
As
He was
usual.
very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, Fantastic! Do it again! So the dragon jumped up and flew around the world in 20 seconds. When he got back, he was so too tired to talk, and he lay down and went straight to sleep. Show me a sleep pantomime. Good job, my friends. Elizabeth whispered very softly, Hey, dragon. The dragon didn't move at all. Elizabeth lifted up the dragon's ear, put her head right inside, and shouted as long as she could, Hey, dragon! Oh, sorry, that was your line, and shouted as long as she could. Ready, go!
Hey, dragon!
Dragon!
Stole your line, I'm so mean. The dragon was so tired, he didn't even move. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon, opened the door to the cave, and there was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, Elizabeth, you're a mess. And then you're all going to give me your most annoyed expression and say, rude.
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 Excellent. You smell like ash. Your hair is all tangled, and you are wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you're dressed like a real princess. Ronald, said Elizabeth, your clothes are really pretty, and your hair is neat. You look like a real prince, but you're a bum. And they didn't get married after all. And then your last line, my friends, is everyone's gonna go, yay! And then take a bow. And we're all going to give you accolades and applaud. Yes. All right, good job. Please rewind as many times as you'd like to practice. But again, on the day, we will be there to help you. We will whisper your lines. You're gonna do great. And I can't wait to see your sets and your crowns that you made and your paper bag dragon wings. I'm so excited. Miss Anna, do we know when we're gonna see them yet?
Yes, we are meeting on Zoom. Oh, yep, duh. Last Saturday of February is Saturday, February 27th. So you have plenty of time to make your crafts and practice. And it'll be the same time that we always do. So 11 a.m. Pacific, noon Mountain, 11. I always have to do this math. I'm pretty sure it's 2 p.m. Eastern. So Central is the only time zone we got nobody in. So but yes, that is, and as always, I will send the invitation closer to so it doesn't get buried. And as always, please ask your grown-up to send photos of what you're working on, and have fun. Have
Miss
super
Madison, look at you.
fun, you know. All right, Miss Melissa, back to you for any closing that you want to do.
Absolutely. I just wanted to do another quick check-in of how we are feeling in this moment after doing rehearsal and creating props and learning more about designers. So give me a tableau of how you feel right now. A reminder, tableau is a frozen picture. Ready? 3, 2, 1, tableau. Perfect. Thank you so much, friends. And I cannot wait to see you on the last Saturday of February.